Right guys, I'm at it again. I'm doing a sneaky manoeuvre. This time I'm in Berlin now. Okay, so obviously I think this space is used for, again, same thing, so meetings and whatever. And because this is really quiet and there's no meetings on at the moment, I thought, right, this is a perfect opportunity to do a video. I bought props because I did actually want to do this video because I'm only here for a short amount of time, a few days. I thought, right, I'm just going to enjoy being with my mom and I'm going to do one video. So that's today. I'll go home tomorrow. It's been amazing. The weather's absolutely glorious in Berlin, so I've been so chuffed with that. But today's video is more like a boosting video really, and it's to highlight to you how you must persist with your desires. Patience and persistence is always key. And what I mean by that is whatever your desires are, whatever you're manifesting, whether that's an SP, so that's love, whether you want to, have a bigger social circle, whether you want to manifest climbing the ladder in your particular career, the list can go on. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, and how we evolve and we change en route to getting to where we want to be and for our manifestations to come into fruition. But I wanted to highlight to you sorry, someone's just come in, so I'll see if he comes over and tries to talk to me or whether he's going to get the hint. No, he's got the hint. He's closed the door, bless him. But where was I, guys? Where was I? So with whatever that you're manifesting, it's all about patience and persistence, right? Everything is a mirror back to yourself, and there is an unfolding, especially with what I would coin as the more important manifestations, the bigger manifestations that we really, they are our heart's desire. So there is this unfolding, there is this bridge. But the way I like to look at this and how I've found it to make sense to me in this analogy that I'm going to use is this hat, right? Now, before I go into the hat analogy and talking about this is Rama's friend's hat for her and for her friend, I want to say that I'm not saying to anyone, if you feel like changing your direction en route to what you're manifesting. So, for example, and this again can apply in every facet, but so, for example, you have been manifesting an SP. You've got your love in mind and you've been putting your desires out. You've been allowing, you've been learning and growing, investing in yourself and self-concept and self-love. Of course, this is what I say brings in that person from that space where you're giving yourself self-love. But as you grow on this journey, and the unfolding of it means that you change your viewpoint en route. You realise that this SP wasn't worth your time, that the love that you felt that you had, it suddenly starts to diminish, and you realise that you don't have that same level of feeling for this SP. I'm not saying to persist, patience and persist in that, because it's not what you desire. So I'm all about what you actually desire, and I mean persist in that, right? So I just wanted to get that, I wanted to say that to you, that you haven't got to do this relentless thing because you started this journey and then you feel like it's a waste of time. If you you will grow, you will evolve, you will change. And if that means that then you change the vision of what your SP is, then that's amazing. It's all about you. It's all about what you want. But I'm talking to people who don't know, they want their desires, say they want their SP, or they want this climbing up the ladder in their chosen career, but they don't know how to persist. So things come into our environment and knock us off kilter, right? So it's talking to you really, because and I'll get right at it with the caps. So this was my daughter's. She started doing one for her. Can you see? So one for her and one for her best friend. And I thought it was perfect really to describe this. So and I will say, look at this as your manifesting journey. Look at this hat as your manifesting journey. Now, I love this, the way my daughter's done this, but that aside, she started decorating it. So of course, this hat is one of those decorate your own hat, and it comes with all the stickers and glitter and all the rest of it. So it started off as plain, and then she started building and making it her own. And I think that is a perfect analogy of how we have to look at ourselves with manifesting. And no matter what the weather, right, whether it's raining, snowing or sleet, I come from England, right, so who knows, all the seasons in one day, but even if it's really, really windy, as you're decorating your hat and your manifestation is unfolding, if needs be, because it's been a little bit of a rocky road, then take your hat off and hold it in hand while the wind's there, right? Or a hurricane, whatever. But don't put your hat down. Don't put your manifestation aside. Don't believe that you can't do it because there's been a lot of wind. So those are the times that we maybe have a break from manifestation. We come back to the drawing board to see how we can tweak our manifestation, how we can tweak our thought processes around our manifestation. But we've got it in our hand all the time. We're never putting it down. We're never forgetting about it. It's just we have to navigate through this terrain. So keep it in hand, and when the time's right, pop your hat back on, right? Same with manifesting, persisting through all weather, and then start the decoration again. And of course you can see where this could go with this beautiful decoration. I think analogies when you talk about manifestation is it's a great way of getting over your point, but you can see how much decoration she could still do to this hat, and to keep popping it back on her head and taking it off when the wind's around or the terrain's too much, and that's okay. But as long as you really want something, as long as you desire something, never discard it, because everything is just a mirror to you. Everything is there to, I don't like to use the word test, because I don't think it's testing. I think it's the universe's way to say, are you sure this is what you want? Because I'm going to give you this now, and how you're going to react to that, how you're going to react to this maybe not very pleasant situation. Because are you sure you still want to, even though I've through this, are you sure you don't want to go down this route? And so it's not a test, but it's to keep saturating your mind, keep coming back to what you do want. And when I think about what I've learnt en route, I've changed exponentially. Like my emotions have grown exponentially. It's very exciting because we don't always know the way things are going to work out. That's not our job, and that's the exciting part too, because it's the unraveling, it's the bridge, it's the seeing that my only job as a manifester is to consistently put my thoughts, my desires out to what I want, and then allow and to observe, thinking that everything is in my favour, whether it looks that way in the 3D or whether it doesn't. My job is to consistently live in the 4D and dwell there. And that's where it comes into play to say it's done. Because when we understand that it's done, it's done. There's no more chase, right? And yes, we've got to deal with our emotions en route. Things are going to come in. We've got to deal with our emotions en route, but we haven't got to increase our thoughts. We haven't got to knuckle down and think more positive thoughts and get all sort of OTT about it. It's looking at it as, oh wow, I never expected that to come in, and looking what the mirror's saying to us and understanding that, okay, well that's done then, and then I've got to just persist again in what I want, not letting any of this somatic experience, these somatic emotions that are going through our body from our 3D experiences, stop us from saying, okay then, I dealt with that. That was uncomfortable, or that was unexpected. But what am I doing here? I'm going back to what I want, and then it's just getting back on the horse, whatever, at that point, and just keep on decorating your cap until it's perfectly decorated exactly how you want it, and that's the unfolding, right? So I'm sure you understand that analogy. So I'm done now. I'm going out. This is why I've got like makeup. I haven't got my shoes on though. I'm like a little hobbit at the minute, and I did it. Like I did it again with my sneaky manoeuvres. Get in, natural born rebellion. Anyway, sending you some beautiful energy as always. Lots of love and light your way, and I will see you in the next one.